Alright, hello everybody, and Happy New Year's Eve. I'm making this kind of half-scripted, not scripted video, a little bit of both. Hopefully I won't get too distracted with what's to the side of me, because I figured this would be kind of like a little different, neat setup kind of thing going on. Anywho, I'm doing a New Year's Day 22K special Q&A thing. Okay, to be honest, I was just doing this for the sake I wanted to do a Q&A, but it so happened to be New Year's, and it so happened we reached 22K subscribers. So I'm pretty happy about that. I did not think I was going to reach 22,000 subs by the end of the year, considering we had some kind of like sub loss thing recently, and I lost about 100 subs from the YouTube clean out, so I thought, okay, I'm not reaching it by the end of the year. By a sheer day, I reached 22K, so I want to thank every single one of you guys for supporting any form of my content. Thank you all so much. That's all I can say is thank you, in short. But anyways, getting all the mushy stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the topic at hand. I'm doing a Q&A, which for those who don't know what Q&A means, that means question and answer. You guys are going to be asking me questions in the comments, as many as you want. Preferably, I would like you to ask just one question. Actually, no, I'm going to change the rules real quick. I'm going to change this up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and allow 2 questions per person. You can ask me 2 questions if you desire. You can ask 1, you can ask 2. I'm going to limit it to 2 per person. I'm going to answer all questions as long as I don't get like 100 or 200 of them. If I get under 100, I'll read them all. If I get over 100, I won't read them all. But that's 100 users, not 100 questions. So I guess 100 people, if they comment a question, I will only take 100. And I will be picky choosing with them. Now, I do have some rules for this Q&A because I don't want anybody spouting out anything really bad or anything like that. So, I mean, I'm not even working off my script right now. I'm more or less just saying what I remember in my mind. But I did have this written down. So don't ask any personal questions like where do you live, what state do you live in, what city, all that kind of such. What's your email address, what's your phone number. Don't ask questions like that. I'm not going to answer them. I'm not dumber than a bag of bricks. I'm dumber than a bag of chips, though. Potato chips probably have a higher IQ than I do, and that's a known fact. But anywho, don't ask any of those kind of questions. I'm not... Oh my god. Oh my god, who died? Pac-Man's gone. Okay, sorry, I was playing some Smash in the background, like I was saying. Told you I'd get distracted. Banjo... Knuckles? Knuckles. Knuckles won. Knuckles and Sonic. Sonic and Knuckles. I'm sorry, I got distracted. I know I did. I'm so sorry. I put Banjo and Kazooie at level 9, so they could win and show the cool in-screen thing. And Sonic won with Knuckles. Is this its own video? I think it is. This is going on Twitter. Anyways, so let me go ahead and get this all reset. But yeah, so don't ask any personal questions like where I live, all that kind of crap. I'm not answering that. Don't ask anything suggestive. Don't ask anything immature. Don't ask anything stupid. If your question gets skipped, it's either for 2 reasons. It was either going past my limits, or, like I said, I get 100-some comments, and I can't really get to everybody. But I figured I'll try to get to everybody as much as I can. I think if I get too many and it becomes an overwhelming thing, I will start getting picky-choosy with what I pick. I'll pick the ones that I think are the most interesting. But with that being said, that's out of the way. No questions that are too personal is what I'm saying. But I did say that it's okay if you want to ask, like, simple questions, like if you want to ask, what's your favorite fruit? What's your favorite hobby? What do I prefer over one or... Bleh, I can't even speak. What do I prefer over one or another? So, for example, you can ask, do you prefer Coke or Pepsi? Do you prefer Mario or Sonic? That kind of thing. You can ask me what my favorite... Do I prefer Cheez-Its? Do I prefer, frickin'... What's this? Goldfish. I don't know why I brought up goldfish. I just think it was kind of neat to bring up. I don't know. Either way, I mean weird. So, you can ask me that kind of question, which, by the way, I don't know if anyone's going to ask that question, but I'm going to go ahead and answer. I prefer... I guess whatever comes to mind. I don't really have a preference between goldfish or Cheez-Its. I'd probably go with goldfish just because they're a little easier to eat. Anyways, there's your little bonus question from myself. That'll get you started, right? So anything like that's fine. So like if you want to say like what's your favorite fruit, blah blah blah, that's perfectly fine. It could be also this was another thing. You could ask me a question about my past when I was maybe a 5-year-old. What was your favorite game when you were a kid? What's a game you look forward to in 2020? You can ask me a future question. What would you like to do someday? What would be a thing you'd like to do? Like, would you like to go hiking? Would you like to go fishing? Something you haven't done before, for example. You can always ask me whatever in the future if it's a possibility, ask me questions like that, that's fine. You can even ask me, will I be doing to do blank Let's Play? Like, will you be doing Super Mario Galaxy 2, that kind of thing? You can ask that question. I will say I prefer questions that aren't, what, like, are you going to do this Let's Play kind of thing? Like, will you do Pac-Man blah blah? Will you do Sonic blah blah? Like, you can ask those, but I'm probably not going to answer a ton of them. So if you want to throw it out there, go ahead. You can always make it your second question, and I'll throw it in as a bonus. But don't ask, like, what are you going to do a Sonic Let's Play? Or are you going to do a Mario Let's Play? Like, don't let that be your just 2 questions. That's kind of crappy. That's boring. That's just, you know, whatever. But I can only answer so many of those, right? And I can only, yeah, that kind of thing. So just try to keep it like an interesting question. But if you want to ask that as well, go for it. I'm willing to answer those. As for Mario Galaxy 2, don't ask that question because that is confirmed for 2020. Actually, that's going to be like a small little mini announcement for me. It's a little ways off, but I think I'm either going to do Mario Galaxy in either March, Mario Galaxy 2. I'm sorry, Mario Galaxy 2 in March. Or I'm going to do it in May. For Mario month or Mario month, whatever you want to call it. I'm either going to do one of the 2 months. That's my decision. So you're going to see Mario Galaxy 2 within the next couple of months. That's fun. Something I've been holding off on for a while. Besides that, though, let's see. I'm just reading over my notes. I think it's everything I've already talked about. Kind of went out of order a tad. But yeah, that's basically it. I would also like to ask, no, this is a Q&A thing. I don't want to ask you too many questions. But one thing I definitely want to aim for in 2020, because I'm going to go ahead and say my 2020 plans, if any of you are willing to listen to me for the time being. I'm going to go ahead and say them. So, for 2020, I think what I'm going to try to aim for is, I'm going to try to aim for some longer Let's Plays, and try not to have too many Let's Plays at once. I say that, I think I'm going to have 3 Let's Plays at the beginning of the year, but that's because I'm going to have a little bit more free time on my hands. So you guys are going to see a lot more content from the beginning of the year compared to in the end of the year. Because I'm not going to lie, I got really lazy, long story short. I had a lot of work in December, I had a lot of work in November and October. So if you saw like videos going down, like I didn't upload them as much as I used to, that's because I've been extremely busy in that regard. Let's go ahead and go to, I'm going to go Spiral Mountain. I was going to say Green Hill, but how often do I get to show Spiral Mountain, right? But either way though, so I plan on doing, I guess like, some bigger games, like longer games, like not all of them are going to be long, and I say that now. I think I'm going to do longer games at the beginning of the year. God knows, I'll change my mind later. But I'd like to do longer games, so maybe like RPGs of some kind. I'd like to do the Mario and Luigi series, Paper Mario, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D is a game I've been really wanting to do for a while, because I haven't touched upon Zelda on the channel. Dear God, what is wrong with me? It's 2020 in like a day, and I haven't done Zelda in the past decade. That's stupid. I mean, I'm sure I've touched upon tiny bits of it, but not a lot. Other than that, I'd like to do longer games. I would like to take time with my content and actually make it really good, rather than just crank out content, because that's what I did in 2019. That's what I did the other previous years. I would just crank out the content. It wasn't anything super special, per se. So, I'm thinking I'm going to try to take my time with content next year and just try to make it special. I'll try. I'm still probably going to crank out regular content like the usual. But if I need to take time with something, I'm going to take time with it. I would also like to try new forms of content. I would like to do podcasts. Podcasts are something I've been wanting to do for a while. I know this isn't the most ideal green screen setup. It looks kind of silly, but that's because I wanted it to be silly. I would like to do things where like the green screen's to the side while I'm off to the side talking about something podcast-wise. I think that would be fun. I would like to do reviews. I would like to do topic videos. So, like, instead of it being like, oh, I'm gonna do a review on Mario Galaxy 2. Let's go back to Mario Galaxy 2 as my example. I could do a review of Mario Galaxy 2, or I could be like, hey guys, I'm gonna be talking about the Nintendo Wii today. The Wii had great games. It had Mario Galaxy, it had Mario Kart Wii, it had Sonic Colors, that kind of thing, right? I'd like to make videos like that, where I just go on about what I like, maybe what I liked about the Wii, and then I just talk about it while gameplay plays off to the side. I think that'd be fun. So that's something I'd like to do someday. I don't know if you guys are interested in that, let me know as well. That kind of thing. Other than that, I mean, I look forward to 2020. I think 2019 was a pretty solid year. There was a couple things here and there. No year is perfect. I know a lot of people out there are going to be like, 2019 sucked, or 2018 sucked. I've had those years. I've had years where I think a year sucked so badly. But as I got older, I would look back at the times and go, you know what, there are some good things that came out of that year, no matter how bad it was. And I reflect back on the happy times. I think that's what all of us need to do sometimes. So, if 2019 wasn't good for you, like, at all, I apologize. I'm sorry about that. But if there are some moments that were good of 2019, even if you had a death in the family or you had just some horrible tragic thing happen, but you've had good moments, reflect back on the good moments. That's what's going to keep you going. But other than that, like I said, I think 2019 was good for me. I've had a few things here and there that were serious family-wise in terms of losses and whatnot. Other than that, I'm happy with my job. I love everybody at my job. Love all my friends, my family. Had a fantastic Christmas. Just throwing this out there. I'm not trying to brag or anything. I might be bragging a tad, but Christmas this year was probably my favorite I've ever had. This was the first year I've ever been able to gift everybody a gift, even my own dog. I've been able to gift everybody something, and that made me very happy. It was just great. So, wow, it's Oh, Sonic's still here. Okay, I was like, is Pac-Man here? Pac-Man's gone. I'm getting distracted by the gameplay again. So, 2019 was a great year for me. I think I did pretty well Let's Play-wise. Even though I didn't do as many as 2018, 2017, I'd done those way more. I had also taken time to relax and enjoy my own time. I played the new Star Wars game recently. I played playing Catherine Full Body. That's something I'm playing right now. Once I'm done with that, we'll be moving on to, like, I think Persona 5 or Dragon Quest 11. I'm playing these bigger games on my own time, and I'm enjoying them. Finally, Banjo-Kazooie. By the way, my favorite moment of 2019, Banjo-Kazooie. For the love of God, I love this DLC. It's my favorite thing of 2019. This was my favorite thing of 2019 was Banjo-Kazooie. This is I set up Banjo to be level 9. Why it only took him until now to win, I don't know. But Banjo-Kazooie was my favorite part of 2019, at least video games-wise. I love spending time with my girlfriend, had lots of fun with her, doing all sorts of stuff. Next year, I plan on doing a lot of cool things in terms of traveling, so I'm looking forward to that. I will say this ahead of time. I might make an update later, but I'm just telling you this ahead of time. I will be taking a trip in February, a vacation. I think it's going to be about a week or two, so I'm going to try to get videos prepped beforehand, but if videos slow down at, like, mid-February, like around Valentine's Day, that makes sense. I'm on vacation. But content should still flow normally, at least to an extent. But yeah, I'm finally taking my first vacation. My first legitimate vacation, not just going to visit Daniela and whatnot, because sometimes I'll visit her, but we're still making videos and whatnot. I will be with her. We are not making any co-commentary projects kind of thing. It's just going to be me and her enjoying our time together. That's it. We haven't had that ever. It's always me dumping Let's Play crap all over her, and I feel really bad about that. So for once, it's just going to be a vacation. It's going to be fun. It's going to be relaxing. I'm going to enjoy it. So, yeah, that's another thing I'm doing in 2020. Look forward to that. I'm turning 25 next November. Big birthday, so I'm also doing something fun for that. At least I'm aiming for it. Other than that, though, my 2020 plans, I've said everything I've wanted to do so far. Oh! I'm also, I think my next Let's Play is number 176 and 177, one of those numbers. So we're hitting the 175 plus point, so we're almost at Let's Play number 200. Now, I'm letting you all know, Let's Play number either 199, 200, 201. Those are all going to be very special Let's Plays, because that's like the end of the 100 range, the 200, and then the 201 onwards. And I think when I go to do that time frame, it's going to have, like, I'm going to do one nice Let's Play that everyone's really wanted, whatever that'll be. Something highly requested after so many years of not doing it. I'm going to do a throwback to my first Let's Play, Diddy Kong Racing. I know it's not really much of a surprise. I'm just going to throw it out there now. I'm going to be redoing Diddy Kong Racing on N64. That's the thing that started my Let's Play career, and that's what I'm going to do. So either that game's going to be 200, 201, or 99. I think it's either going to be 200 or 201, something like that. But yeah, big plans for this year. It's going to be great. Tons of content heading your way. I'll be reading comments, YouTube comments. I haven't read them in a while. I'm so super sorry about that. Only this week am I now. Like, tomorrow's my last day of work for the week. And then it's going to be like, I get some time off because work starts to slow down. So it's going to turn into making YouTube videos and reading everybody's comments. I apologize ahead of time for not being able to reply to everybody. I used to do it so much more back then. Haven't been able to do it now. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and pick another stage. I'm just talking on the menu, so I'm so sorry. That's boring. Got to have some on the side here. Granted, I've only talked for 15 minutes. Okay, I don't know why I felt like 20 to 30 minutes. I feel like I've done like an entire episode of a Let's Play or something. I'm just talking that much. I have a lot to say, okay? That's why I want to make a podcast. I think it'd be cool to just talk about these kind of things. You know, give a subject. Just sit down, talk. I don't care if the green screen here is empty and I throw in footage later. And then I just talk and I throw in the footage, all that kind of stuff. I think that'd be fun. But yeah, so early 2020. You know, I'm gonna go and tell you my early 2020 plans in terms of like the beginning. Okay, so at the beginning of 2020, I should have the rest of Spyro 1 from the Reignited trilogy uploaded. I have like the next 5 episodes ready to go. I beat the game. That's going up. After that, we're gonna be starting Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. That's gonna be fun. I have 2 new Let's Plays starting off the beginning of the year. I have all the... What's the word I'm looking for here? I think I have all the... I had time the Yakuza Metro DLC. That's all uploaded and scheduled, so that's already good to go up. Should be done by the end of the year, actually. Which is today. So it may be in today or tomorrow, something like that. Either way, though, so I've got that. I've got Spyro Ripto's Rage 2 starting soon, which I haven't recorded. I'm going to start recording that soon. I have a brand new Let's Play that hopefully will go up either tomorrow or sometime early in the week. It's been a highly requested Let's Play on my channel for a while now, and it's got quite a few games in the series. And I've only done one game, and it was the newest one it had. I won't give any more hints. But either way, I'll say this much. It's a PlayStation game. PlayStation exclusive. It's never been on anything else. And it originated from the PS2 era. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. It's going to be something really fun. So don't think it's like Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door. Don't think it's something that I'm sure I've promised at some point. It's something on those lines. So, look forward to that. And I also have another extra little mini Let's Play. I've only recorded one part of it so far because it kicks my butt. However, it's a returning character that I've only done, once again, one Let's Play on. And here's my hint. I did the 11th game in the series on this character. That's all I can tell you. But this one will be the 7th game of the series. And it's something I've been wanting to do for a while for like a little mini Let's Play. So, yeah. Fun times. Banjo-Kazooie just killed Sonic. I think I'm down to Let's Play. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing Sonic. One of these days I will. I want to get back to Sonic one of these days. But right now I just don't have plans. I almost did Sonic and the Black Knight and Sonic Generations recently, one of the two. I didn't do either, but I'd like to someday. Either way, though, guys, that's it for me. I'm done rambling. This is a Q&A video, my 2020 plans. Oh my god, I made it into 2 videos. I was going to make 2 separate videos for this. I figured throw it all in at once. Like I said, I'm going to be lazy. Sorry. But I think this was fun. I think it's fun to make little update videos like this. I would like to make them more often so you guys can be informed on what's going on. Once again, I highly recommend you follow me on Twitter. If you can make a Twitter and follow me, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. If you can't, that's okay. But if you have a Twitter, follow me on there. That's where I typically post updates and I retweet memes. But I do update on there quite often. At least I'd consider quite often. So if you want my more frequent updates, check that. If you want the important updates that are like pretty important, but I decide I'm going to go ahead and upload that as a community thing, check the community tab on my channel. You might get some info on what's going on, but typically, I don't really make these updates on YouTube. I would like to, though. But if you need, like, constant information, Twitter. Go to Twitter. That's where you get the information from. Either way, I've rambled on too long. I'm getting a little winded. I don't shut the frick up, okay? Either way, 2019 was great. I actually really do appreciate the 2010s. I was a teenager at the beginning. I'm an adult now. It shaped up my years. It's the year I met the love of my life. It's the year I made so many great friends. It's the year I took off with YouTube and enjoyed doing that. It's the year I got my first job. It's the year I got my job I'm at right now. Just a whole bunch of important things happened in the 2010s. The 2020s is going to be big, man. Like, you're talking about some big, important parts of my life will be happening all the way up until 2029. So, I guess my reminder for you guys for the next decade is try your best, work hard, never doubt yourself. Kick some butt. Kick some frickin' butt. Do not doubt yourself. You will become an amazing person if you put your mind, your hands, your blood, sweat, and tears, your hard work into it. Everything pays off. It's all yours if you work for it and you believe in yourself. Anyways, guys, Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's. The Q&A will be up as soon as I can put it up, as soon as I get in all the questions. I don't know how long it'll last, but I think I'll upload the Q&A when I think I've gotten enough questions. It'll be a couple days into the 1st of January. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. 2 questions a person. If you want to ask 2 questions, you can ask 2 questions. Lay them down in the comments. Your username will appear as either your YouTube or Twitter. I'm going to make a Twitter post as well, so if you want to comment on Twitter, you can. Only one per thing, so don't comment on YouTube and Twitter and ask for like 4 questions. Separate them. Only do the one or the other. your username will pop up. It's kind of like a shout out thing, so you get to see your name appear on my YouTube video, that kind of thing. And I think it'll be fun. So guys, I'll see you all next year. And take care. Was that a little too dramatic? Yeah, probably. I'm gonna go ahead and go now. God.